Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dracket with another pre-99 video. This skill is crafting. I've been working on it pretty much for several months now, on and off. This is one of those ones that takes a while to do also if you try to do it without buying items for everyone else, which is what I've mostly been doing. Wanted to go through, show you, really the high level of what I've been doing. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me for all the time, but I just want to kind of show you the parts I enjoy about this game, and that's really how everything kind of ties together. So in order to make the elemental battle staffs, there's multiple steps you have to do. One of the first steps is collecting seaweed. So I have these seaweed nets that I crafted. um, you just go around picking up seaweed. There's actually some little rock crabs here that will attack you. Each one of these nets hold up to 10, but every time you pick up one there is a small chance that they will break and fall on the ground. So usually I might end up with 200 to 250 just depending on how lucky I am. Um, Also get a little bit of experience with combat from fighting the little crabs while I'm doing it. I usually have the avatar with me all the time too, just um, doing this. It's more for like my clan than it is for me, because I won't make a whole lot of experience doing this. But so this is step one, exciting process of picking up seaweed. So that's all I'm going to show you. I'll continue picking this up until I get full load, and then I'll hop over to the next step. Talk to you all a little bit. Bye. Okay guys, done collecting this bench. Pretty good job. I only had 2 break on me. Also, one thing I forgot to note, they do drop noted seaweed sometimes from those crabs. So I've got 15, so 17 plus 250 in the nets. So that's what, 267 seaweed. So the next step is to turn this into ash, if they'll leave me alone. Let's try that again. I have to run somewhere to teleport out because they keep on bothering me. I think you might drop some seaweed though. Yep, let me run up here. So 16 seaweed dropped from them. And this is just real close to one of the lodestones that we use for traveling. So what I do next is take this to Berthope. There's a big chest real close to oven there, and that's where I'll do my next step, which is cook seaweed, and I'll show you that next. Okay guys, I'm at Berthope now. Basically this one I usually do when I'm reading a book or doing something else, because it's a little bit more time consuming. Just take the seaweed, grab 28 of them, and then cook them at this oven that's just right across the way. The reason I usually do this when I'm kind of doing something else is it takes, I think it's like 45 seconds, 50 seconds to do a load. So essentially almost a minute by the time you run back and forth. So this is something you can do. I do when I'm on downtime. I'll be like when I'm reading the news or chatting on IRC or watching someone streaming something. Is this something I can do, kind of multitasking in the background? Makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something, I guess, while I'm doing other things. But that's pretty simple. It's not real high experience. I think I get 4.2 cooking experience per ash. But I think these things, here, if you paid attention, right now they sell for 521 gold a piece. So the 270, I could sell those for 500 gold a piece after I cooked them if I wanted to, but instead I just take them and use them in my next step, which will be adding them to sand. You can collect sand. There's an NPC that will give you about 84 sand a day. You can also purchase sand, of course, from other people who collect the sand or whatever. But hey guys, I'm at Unil Bank. Basically this one's mostly running back and forth. One of the things I do like to do with sand is, because there is an NPC you can collect 84 of this per day, and this is no experience at all to collect the sand. I usually will try to get the sand for real cheap and buy a lot of it, and then I will actually sell part of it to cover my cost of purchasing it. So like I'll buy it for 80 and then sell it for 100, and then just basically buy like 10,000, sell 8,000 of it, and then um, use the other 2,000 to make my next step. This is that NPC I was talking about. If you just talk to him once a day, he'll say, I'll be getting your sand down to your bank right away. And then he delivers, I believe it's 84 sand every day. And there's also a little sandbox here right beside his house. That in a quest you um, do a quest that shows basically magically fills this sandbox for him, so he basically is out of work other than delivering sand to people's bank. So it just takes a little bit of time to fill this up. This is kind of another mindless thing I can do sometimes, honestly, because I can make a profit or break even and there's no experience involved. I'm more likely to buy sand and collect it. The ash, I usually make it just because, if someone's going to get 4 experience, why not get it yourself? But that's pretty much all there is to sand. You just run down here, put it in the bank, and then grab 28 more buckets and do it again. So next step is combining the sand and soda into glass. So that's what we'll be doing next. See you in a little bit. Hi, welcome back. Here we are in Edgeville. This is probably the most popular place to do this type of thing. This is for smelting, or in this point combining to make glass. Just can run back and forth between the bank and the smelter. Just click on the smelter, it'll pop up molten glass. You click on melt. It's pretty quick, 15 seconds. Getting some bonus experience because I got some bonus experience in this crafting skill from the holiday event that gives you randomly 1,000 bonus experience and skills, but I use it up pretty quick. Another thing you may have noticed, it's been a while since I'd gotten a 99. I've mostly been working on just raising up my general skills. Try to get, I think, all my skills up to 70, and now working on all my skills up to 80. I think I've got a few left still, but I've probably gotten, I'd say, 150 levels in just various skills, maybe a little bit more. I checked my last video and I don't think I ever actually showed my total skill count, but right now I've got 2284. So this would be when I get crafting 2,285 total levels. So this is the process of making molten glass. And the next step I'll actually just do right here, deposit buckets. I might usually do a full load, but I'll just do it this way. You just take the glass and you actually blow the glass into unpowered orbs. These are what I use to charge with the fire spell to actually make a fire orb, which I'll later use to make the battle staffs. Get crafting experience once again for this. It's about, I think, about 50 something experience per, or maybe it's 80, I can't remember. I think it's 50. Yeah, it's 55. So 55 experience per orb, and you just need one per battle staff, and I've got quite a few extra built up where I've will do runs of one skill and then stand and blow glass for a while, and then I'll go do something else while I just kind of get bored with different things. And as long as I'm making progress towards a skill, it seems like it's making progress, so I like to feel like I'm doing something. So that's this step. The next step will be running the orbs. I'll show you that in a little bit. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back. We are now in Taverley. This is where we go to charge these unpowered orbs that I made in the last step. There's a dungeon just to the south of the bank. It's called Taverley Dungeon. We're pretty clever with our naming conventions in Runescape, I guess. So Taverley Dungeon, there's a lot of creatures in here that are used for the Slayer skills. Some of them are killed for different skills, like there's dragons in here that you can use their bones for raising prayer. There's also a few shortcuts in here. There's one that takes you directly to the dragons, and then there's the second one here that needs level 70 and then level 80 agility to use. Having these shortcuts really cuts down the time that it takes to charge the orbs. I'd say it's probably 3 or 4 times as long to run this route if you do not have the agility shortcut. That is the main reason I have raised my agility to 80, is to run these orbs. Basically cast a spell on this obelisk for, I believe it's called Enchant Orb, or Charge Fire Orb spell. If you see these orbs now, let's process each step. Some of them get a little more expensive. I could sell these orbs for almost 3,300 at this standard price right now. This is another one I like to do when I'm multitasking, because it takes, it was 110 seconds, so that's almost a minute and 40 seconds, so round trip easily over 2 minutes to do these. So I will do these while I'm doing other things, and it makes a nice little noise so you can hear when it's done. And there's really not much risk for me at my combat level either. If you were a lower level, you'd probably have to worry more about taking damage from the dragons and stuff as you run through, but I'm pretty safe. Players can't hurt you or anything else. Really, the only thing that you could do would be dumb and stop running right next to monsters and stand there long enough for them to kill you. So not a whole lot of risk, but it does take time. So you get magic skill for this. This is how I've raised magic. Probably the last 20 to 25 levels of magic have been done enchanting these orbs, and then alchemy. We have a high level alchemy spell that I'll show you at the end that's used. So those two actually are giving me almost as much magic experience as I'm getting crafting experience from this process. So this is enchanting the fire orbs. The next step is actually putting the battle staffs together. So, hey guys, last step. This is my last load. I'm going to do a quick clan chat, let the clan know I'm getting ready to get a 99. Crafting should take about 3 or 4 of these, I think. Not 3 or 4, less than this full load though. Pretty excited to actually get this done. I was worried there for a little while I wouldn't make it before the end of the year, but I was able to finish this up. There we go. 99 crafting. Pretty excited. I actually forgot to research where to get this skill cape, and we'll have to go check that next. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Welcome back, guys. Real quick, I said I was going to show you the alching. Basically, it's a pretty straightforward skill too. It's a high level alchemy spell. Just basically stick it on a hotkey, and you can just cast the spell over and over again. It takes a couple of seconds per. This is another thing I'll do when I'm bored. But you get 9,300 gold for every staff. I think I made probably easily 50,000 staffs. Hey guys, I was pretty sure this is where I need to go. This is the crafting guild. There is a master crafter who I believe is the guy I need to talk to. I forgot to mention this is during Christmas season, so we actually have a event going on where if you wear Christmas items, you have a chance of getting a black Santa hat, which is a very rare drop. That's, I think current price is about 280 million gold in the game. So obviously it's an incentive to look stupid. So that's why I have the snowman hat, and you'll notice the tinsel scarf and a couple other things I think on me are considered holiday. But I hadn't noticed. I'd gotten used to being a snowman, so I forgot to mention. So let's get this done. Master Crafter. He's awful friendly. Maybe I talked to this one here that's actually wearing the skill tape. Yes, here we go. 99,000 gold, as expected. 99,000 spent. Here's another cape down, and it's another kind of ugly one. Not sure how often I would actually wear this one either. If y'all had noticed, I was still wearing my mining one from a couple months ago, but that's what it looks like. It's got the little crafting hammer and chisel. It's all right, not the worst, but certainly not my favorite, color-wise and stuff. And then there's also, of course, the skill cape emote. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do the crafting one, so let's see. Get over here a little bit of space and see how it goes. Look at me, I'm a master crafter. But can't even tell what that was supposed to be. Let's try it from an angle. Guess it's supposed to be an ugly cat or something. Your guess is as good as mine. But well, that's it, guys. Level 99 crafting. Thanks for watching once again. Most likely, if I had to guess, my next one's going to be cooking. I've been slowly working on fishing up the fish and cooking them for cooking skill. Expect to be 96 probably here in the next day or two, but I'll be definitely next year. So I'll talk to y'all later. If you're watching this around the new year, Happy New Year, and hope y'all all had good holidays. And hopefully I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.